I've been a member of the National Guard for 19 years. I've been in the Army SF regiment for the entirety of that time. Anytime I've gone overseas, it seems that I've been able to accomplish my job and come home, and there's never been any significant problems. Ironically, I didn't actually really get hurt until I was back at home and preparing for another mobilization. I was injured on a parachute static line jump exiting the aircraft. I experienced what was known as a traumatic hyperflexion of my cervical and thoracic spine. The basic explanation of that injury is that my head and upper body folded forward until right between my shoulder blades, my back snapped.
Joined the military in 2002, about 2 years after I graduated high school. Got 3 different MOSs. I've got 3 combat deployments under my belt. We were deployed to Afghanistan. We got rocketed probably on average once every day or once every 2 days. Every rocket that got shot at us, landed on post. They like to hit us in the morning a lot, and so you'd get used to rolling out of your bed onto the floor, kind of grabbing your mattress as you go to give you something to cover yourself up, and hopefully it doesn't hit. It's tough to actually think about it like this.
From the time of the injury, unfortunately, military medicine does not oftentimes receive cases of long-term enduring injury to the spine from service members who still wish to remain in service. And there are many more experiences yet that I want to have in my career. I'm not ready to hang up the uniform yet. After 2.5 years from the time of injury at this point, it had become so disheartening for me. I was physically incapable of performing even the simplest physical tasks. That was the first time since my injury that I truly felt lost in my road to recovery.
Military's kind of taught you to just man up, get around it, put it in the back of your mind. I thankfully have a very strong connection with my wife. She understands a lot of what I've been through.
It's hard when they come home because you don't really know what you're about to get yourself into, what they are going through. It's very hard for them to talk about it. You kind of just have to be there and just let it present itself.
PTSD it kind of manifests itself different in everybody. I definitely have it. Prior to comeback yoga, I thought yoga is all hippy-dippy. It was just aligning the chakras and getting out the crystals. I was very skeptic. I never thought that I would be in love with it.
I never actually believed until experiencing comeback yoga that it had any true redeemable value for myself. My physical fitness routine was much more aggressive, and therefore I would not need something as simple as yoga.
I don't think that it really started clicking in with me of how it was actually affecting me for about the first 2, maybe 3 months. My boss, one day, he was getting under my skin pretty good, and I just happened to start breathing. That was it. It calmed me down. It was just one of those things, and I was like, wow, that actually worked. I could do this.
I've been practicing with comeback for a little over 1.5 years, and the difference has been night and day. Not only in what exercises I'm able to participate in with the group during our practices, but in quality of life. When I'm away from the yoga mat, when I'm at work or I'm at home, the difference in my range of motion has been incomparable. I believe there are very few people out there like Kelly who have the ability to take a fine art like yoga and be able to integrate it with, shall we say, unrefined people like Army SF.
So Kelly is amazing. She treats us more like family almost. She cares for every one of us individually, but as a whole as well. I don't think that you could go to any other yoga studio and have something like that happen. Comeback yoga is amazing. People care. They don't care necessarily if you do the yoga right. They don't care. This is your practice, and each one of their instructors has told us that. What they care about is that you're actually taking time to take care of you. And they have made it so readily available Kelly actually went out of her way and created another class because my wife wanted to start doing yoga.
I think the hardest part of being a military wife is you don't get the support, kind of feel like you get a little forgotten about, and you just have to endure. And it's really nice that that has been afforded to me as a way to connect with my husband and with the military and just kind of be together. And yeah.
I can't express enough how grateful I am to the supporters of Comeback. Unfortunately, where the military medical community and where civilian science has not yet been able to provide me a solution to my injury, Comeback has provided me a better life.
Comeback Yoga needs the support, I believe, because there's 22 suicides a day in the military. And this is just one of those ways that soldiers can get the help that they need. I remember some dark days, and I just know that for me, it has made that difference.
Even just knowing all the guys from all the years of trainings and deployments, I can see the change in all of them. Their demeanor is a little bit more uplifted, and it's just so invaluable what they are offering to these soldiers.
I wish that every soldier, every veteran, every single person that has gone through these very tough parts of their life had the access to just something like yoga in general. The fact that Comeback makes it free for veterans to do it, that is amazing. If I had to pay to go to something I'm already skeptical about, I'm not gonna go. It gives you that chance to find out, is this one of those ways that you might actually get your stress levels down and be able to get yourself back under control? Because there's just no other organization out there that does this.